Well, hello there. I see you're here for another episode of the Bellringer. Man, you can't get enough of this. It's like it happens every day at this time, isn't it? Anyway, today is Wednesday. We got Bellringer, and puzzle, and then of course book talk to do today. And some of you have lab today, so that's what you'll be doing as well. Remember, I ask you to do 3 things a day. And if you can do those 3 things a day, you're good. All right. All right. Quarter ends on Friday.
All right.
Hey now.
Mr. Kovacs class. It's Mr. Kovacs class.
You might learn a ton.
It's Mr. Kovacs class.
He's interested too.
It's Mr. Kovacs class.
And he's super cool.
It's Mr. Kovacs class.
All right. In lab, we've been studying a salivary enzyme called amylase. Amylase, right? Amylase is an enzyme. So it's made up of, well, which of the 4 major biomolecules are enzymes made up of? Good. And what are the building blocks, the life Legos of those polymers? Wow, you're getting pretty good at this. And of course, it has to be the right shape so that the substrate can fit in this spot. What's the name of the spot where the substrate has to fit? Good. Now, amylase breaks bonds of starch molecules, right? So what's that called when we break bonds? Excellent. Right, so amylase is the kind of the starch breaker, the starch cutter, right? And we've been studying some other enzymes as well. Yesterday we mentioned lactase, which is the enzyme that breaks up lactose, which is a milk sugar, right? So that's another hydrolytic enzyme. What else did we study yesterday? We studied what was called DNA polymerase. Now, this is not a hydrolytic enzyme. This is an enzyme that puts things together. In this case, it puts together molecules of DNA, right? So that we call this a dehydrogenase, or it does dehydration synthesis. And we studied rubisco, which doesn't, it does end in ase. It's actually called ribulose 1,5-biphosphate carboxylase oxygenase, but we call it rubisco for short. And rubisco is the most abundant enzyme on Earth, right? Its job is to help chloroplasts do photosynthesis. It sticks carbon dioxide, really sticks carbons together onto a chain of carbons to make glucose molecules. And so there are lots of different enzymes. They're all made out of protein. They all have active sites. But what's interesting about them is they all have to work at the right temperature and the right pH. And so when we're studying amylase is supposed to work at a certain pH, and we're testing to see how well it works at other pHs. All right, so yeah, today if you have lab, you'll finish up amylase lab, if you have lab tomorrow, got book talk, we got quarter ending, there's all kinds of excitement.